either on NPR, either this next weekend or the weekend after, is to read you the paragraph on the back, because it pertains to the scene I'm going to read. And if you'll help me out in this, when I go like this, just shout out, "I blame Vandermeer," okay? So, tasked with solving an impossible double murder, Detective John Finch searches for the truth among the war-weary ruins of the once mighty city of Ambergris. Under the 6-year rule of its inhuman gray-cap masters, Ambergris is slowly crumbling into anarchy.
I blame Vandermeer.
Oh, that's not very... try it again.
I blame Vandermeer.
It's indeed my fault. The remnants... I take full responsibility as the author. The remnants of a rebel force are dispersed, their leader, the mysterious lady in blue, missing. Citizens are being interned in camps.
I blame Vandermeer.
Okay, I should bring some other people over here, too. Collaborators roam the streets keeping brutal order, but Finch also has to contend with new forces rising, like the enigmatic spy master Ethan Bliss, and the contamination of his partner White, who is literally disintegrating under the strain.
I blame Vandermeer.
It's better than what another author did. He made the audience do tuba and throat music for 3 minutes, so you got off light. So in this scene, John Finch and his partner White are going to try to track down Ethan Bliss, who is this old spy master who may have something to do with this double murder that Finch and Bliss are investigating. White is indeed disintegrating in that he has contracted a kind of fungal disease that is slowly changing him into something else. And so the scene I'm going to read is them tracking down Bliss to give you a flavor of the novel, and then in the middle of it there's a kind of a break where it gives White's backstory. Tracking down Bliss took 3 tries. White had an address for a townhouse Bliss sometimes used for meetings in an old Hoboken stronghold southeast of Albemuth Boulevard. Finch could still see the slashes of faded paint on the pavement left by militia groups. Who knew how old the marks were? A code that told a secret history of the city. A gray cat passed by here Tuesday. Food and ammo in the second house on the left. Stay clear of this intersection after dark. They found the house on a street that had once been part of a wealthy district. Trees lined the sidewalk, but not a leaf on them. Gravel where the grass had been, silence all round. The houses to either side were derelict husks, a burned corpse with no arms right on the steps, which should have told them Bliss wasn't there. Flies had settled on the torn-up face like a congregation. A slender whiteness had begun to push up through the black. Stalks of fruiting bodies rising. In another 20 hours, nothing would be left. Nothing inside, Finch said, coming back out. Let's visit Stanton, White said. Stanton, one of White's druggy snitches, lived a few blocks down. Behind Stanton, Finch saw a tarp draped over a soot-gray alley mouth, a bundle of his possessions to one side, a crumbling brick he used to protect himself at night. Before the